Hi everyone, it's me, Darlene. I am alone today. Skylar has decided to stay home. She didn't feel like coming to get the flyer, mainly because it would involve me having to take the snarls out of the back of her hair. She wasn't wanting me to do that, so she knew it was get the snarls out and go to the store with me or stay home, and she chose to stay home and to eat a humongous piece of watermelon. She loves watermelon. I am exhausted, and this could easily be a crying video, but I just so don't want it to be, so I'm going to try to just put on a happy face and get through this day. It's going to be a hard day for me, I can tell. First, the sun is out. It is hot. Two things I despise. Still have not done the hair cutting, hair dyeing videos. Just too tired, too hot. And Saturday was the parade, and I was just exhausted. I knew it wasn't happening Saturday. Sunday, yesterday, I wanted to devote to cleaning. I did. I devoted it to cleaning my house, and we never got past the kitchen. I had so many dishes stacked up, and then to keep Skylar entertained while I wanted to clean, I let her cook and bake things, and which made more dishes, lots more dishes. But I had some boxes of Bisquick that were kind of old and things like that, so I just let her have fun, and we actually baked what she made because I knew it would just all be stuff that would be hard as a rock, and that's just going to go to my mother's squirrels and birds. She ended up making some nice things that are not really hard, they're just not sweet, as I didn't want to waste all my sugar on her playtime. So the squirrels and the birds will be well fed for quite a while. So I did dishes, picked up some of the stuffed animals that had made their way to the kitchen, and cleaned off my desk, and that was about it. And I had really no time for anything else. Today, of course, is busy. I'm going to do the Shaw's flyer, and I hope they have the new big book of savings for me, as I will do that too. Looks like my scanner's going to be up and running. I set it up last night, and the reason I never know is because for some reason, my new laptop, I cannot get it to find my scanner. So I have to use my old laptop to scan the flyer. And the old laptop is old and very glitchy, full of bugs, doesn't want to cooperate half the time. So it can work 1 minute and then not the next. And I might have to restore it to a previous time. And it can be very complicated and time consuming. As of last night, it was working. I tested it this morning. It was still working, so hopefully we'll be good. And obviously there will be no hair cutting or hair dyeing today because it's Monday, my very busy day. I am very happy to have Shauna's the one that handles the Simply Shaw's blog, and she is also going to be posting now on Deals by Darlene, as is Michelle. You'll start seeing her name. Michelle is also great. She had her own blog for a while, and she just found it was a little bit much to handle a whole blog, and it is. And people always say, oh, how can you do it? How can you do it, Darlene? And it's because it's what I do 24/7. I don't have small children, except for these 5 weeks. I work at home. I'm just with my mother. I'm quiet, and I literally take care of my blog around the clock. It's what I do. So it is a lot of work, and which is why I also need help. So I'm very excited to have two new, we call them VAs, virtual assistants. I like to call them contributors, helpers, whatever, friends. We're lucky to have two because I had recently lost two, and I didn't, go out and try to replace them because I just like it when things fall into place, and things have fallen into place. So I am back to my Fab Five. I have Alice and Trisha and my son Derek and Shauna and Michelle and me, the number one. So what else did I want to say? Skylar is here for 2 more weeks, and there's still so much to do that we haven't done. Busy every day, but I guess I just had too many things on the list of things that I'd like to do. We need to go school shopping for her because I said I would buy her clothes, so I have to find a way to do that. My knee is okay now. I mean, I certainly can go shopping as long as I just watch the way I move, because every now and then I do still twist it and it pops out of place, and there's just so much. I'm overwhelmed with things to do. And I didn't do an Afghan video yet for June because my mother had made Afghans, and I believe I finished one that I made, and I finished one that she made by, putting the pieces together and doing the edge. But then I started getting ready for Skylar, and then Skylar was here, and I wasn't able to finish any of the other ones that she has, and I can't remember how many there are that are waiting for me to finish. Probably like 4. And then when Skylar got here is when my mother started to really feel crappy. She did crochet a little bit when Skylar was here, but then her UTI just got, I mean, she just didn't feel good, and we, discovered she had a UTI, so she has not crocheted at all. Now, as for my mother, she is actually up and watching TV today, which is the first time in like over a week. All she's been doing is sleeping around the clock, which is good that she's resting, but it just worries me because I just feel like, that she's just going downhill. But today she was up, sitting in her chair, watching some TV. She sounds better. So I have a feeling she's on the mend, and I'm sure she won't be crocheting for the next couple weeks. I actually wouldn't want her to. I want her to just rest. And while Skylar's here, it's kind of hectic to crochet. So there won't be very many Afghans made in July. So I might just wait to do another Afghan update at the end of July for what we did for June and July combined. Okay, I'm gonna run in and get the flyer. I think I will go by the reduced sections just to see what there is, especially in the sweet section. I don't think there's much of anything sweet at home for my sweeties, which is my mother and Skylar. I like sweets, but sweets are not my big thing. My big thing is more like salty, crunchy stuff. I will see what there is for them, and I hope I can get both the flyer and the big book of savings, and I'll show you what I get when I come back. Is the red light on? Yes, it is. You like my hair? I'm so hot. It seems to have gone up 10 degrees since I went in the store. What is the temperature? Does it say 81? When I came out of the store, I was alone and I wasn't thinking, and I didn't have any clue what kind of car I was supposed to look for. Do want to say that I'm so far very happy with this Nissan Sentra. I've never had such a good fit. I feel good in the seat belt's good. I have plenty of room to get in and out, so that means it's a roomy car because this is what I am fitting in it. So if you want something not huge and roomy, and I like to sit far away from the windshield. I want my leg to be straight out. I've always driven like that. I don't want any bend in the knee, straight leg when driving, and I can get far enough back. Geez, I tried another vehicle. I can't remember what it was, maybe a Rogue or something, and I couldn't even push the seat far enough back to have a straight leg. So, what else? Oh, so yes, first of all, I saw Ed in the store. I haven't seen Ed in a while. That's our store manager, so we had a nice little chit-chat, and I told him about the Simply Shaw's blog, so if you haven't visited that yet. And right now, I mean, I haven't had time while I have Skylar to do any of the posting myself, and it's just been Shauna posting it, and she's been handling the Facebook page, and she's doing a great job, but she's also very busy. She has 2 young children. She has a career as a photographer, and if you need a photographer, call her out to her. Her name is Shauna Arsenault. Oh shoot, I've got the AC cranked. I had to have it. I was so hot, so let's just put it on low so you can hear my commentary. I got the flyer. Peekaboo. And I got the new big book of savings. So I'll be very anxious to see what we have in store for us. Then what else? I did go buy reduced, but I'm going to show you the non-reduced couple things that I bought first. I'm so sad that I missed out on the $2 12 packs of soda. I really wanted to stock up, but I just can't do it all. Or so they tell me. I got corn on the cob. 15 cents an ear. Both Skylar and my mother love it. And I think my mother is feeling better enough to eat corn. Oh, and I met somebody in the corn section. Somebody said, "It's Monday. Are you here for the flyer?" And I said, "Do you know me?" And she said, "Yes, I follow your blog." So I got to meet Jessica. Geez, I think that's what, 3 in just 3 outings of people that I meet. Anyway, so I got to meet Jessica and chat with her for a little bit. Love meeting followers of the blog. And again, that's why I said I have to behave myself now. If I would have been in there making a stink about something, I'd have gotten caught. I have to be a good girl. The other not reduced thing I got was chicken. Chicken breast, $1.59 a pound, boneless, skinless. Now, I had stocked up at one point. Sanford had 99 cents a pound, and I had bought 20 pounds. And I know there's some in my freezer because I recently rearranged my freezer, but I know that I'm getting low, so I certainly could get more at $1.59 a pound. It was worth it. This big family pack was only $6.96, so I will be separating that. I got 2 like this. I think lunch will be corn on the cob and some chicken. Now for the reduced stuff. I got 2, where are my glasses? Why are they not on my face where they belong? I got 2 turkey leg quarters, $2.49 a pound, so it was $5.88, but I had $3 off, and I got 2 packages like this too. So I paid under $3 for each. One was like $2.86, and the other one I think was $2.75. And they are over 2 pounds, almost 2.5 pounds each. So that's a good price. Don't know how I'm gonna cook them yet, but I know I wanted them. I got a reduced bread, potato bread. Where am I? $4.85. That's what I usually pay for these. My mother loves this for toast. Will I ever have my bangs cut? Okay, this is a good deal for any of you who have, I don't even know, rabbit. If you have rabbits, Bonanza Pet Rabbit Diet. And it has all kinds of goody things in there. I see pumpkin seeds and other stuffs. And this is in reduced. I paid only $1.50 for this bag. And it's a hefty size bag. 4 pounds of feed. And it was in the reduced grocery section, which is to the right of the swinging doors at the back of the Sanford store, next to where the dairy starts. If you use this stuff, I'm guessing $1.50 is a good price. And I also got 2 of these. I got 2. There's plenty more. They were on the bottom shelf, and there was a whole bunch of them. Now, you must be thinking that I have a rabbit. I don't. But I'm guessing the squirrels are going to like this stuff. So that's what I bought it for, my mommy's squirrels. I have to bag as I go. I love it when getting the flyer is easy. Lately, they've had it out when I come. I don't have to ask people for it. And then when I asked for the big book of savings, the guy was just as nice as could be. I like nice people. And then I got, in the same grocery, reduced grocery, Skylar wants to make some cakes or cupcakes or whatever, cookies, whatever. And, oh, I could do that recipe with her that I've made before, that it's a cake mix. And what do we add? It's cake mix and, oh, I should remember, I made them a bunch of times. Cake mix and eggs or something like that, and some melted butter, I think. I think that's it. And you roll balls, you roll them into confectionate sugar, and then you just put them on a cookie sheet. They are so good. They're generally made with red velvet, but you can use any flavor. But anyway, these were on reduced for 65 cents a box. So I got 2 of these also, and I'm guessing they're just marked down because they are like 4th of July theme. And for not using a coupon, that's a good price. And they had a whole bunch of these too if you need some. I think that's all I got. Oh, oh, winter, please, please come. Oh, I can't believe that I'm alone. Kind of feels good. Did I tell you that Skylar made me an iced coffee this morning at 6:30? I was sleeping and she comes in with my big, I can't remember what that particular cup is, Big Chug or something Chug. It's Cumberland Farms for those frozen drinks, and it's big and tall. And it was almost full, and she had it almost filled with ice. She knows I love ice. It was the best iced coffee, and she made it a little less sweet than I make it, which is good, because I like sweet, but not too sweet, and I sometimes overdo it. It was so good. I've been showing her how I make my iced coffee, and she has some in her cup, but we use decaf for her. Is it wrong to give a child decaffeinated coffee? I mean, we give kids chocolate milk or cocoa, and there's plenty of caffeine and all that stuff. So I figure it can't hurt to have a little bit of decaf. And I know so many of you have asked for a video for making my iced coffee. I don't think that's going to happen while Skylar's here. But mainly what my iced coffee is coffee milk. It's just yummy. So I will still try to do one with you. Maybe with Skylar if the timing is right. She actually likes to do videos. which again shocks me because she's very, very shy. And I mean shy to the point where you can't get her to say a word if she's in a store and somebody says hi to her or tells her hair is pretty, or just anything. She just clams up. But I'd rather have her be too scared of people than be willing to just go off with anyone. Oh, one of these days I'll see through my bangs. I think that's it. It's flyer day. Double flyer day. That's it. We're going home, scanning, and boy, I hope I can keep the house cool. Me no likey. Hotness. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.